Have you ever watched an anime scene that made you cry or feel something you couldn't even explain? Maybe it was a moment from your lie in April, a silent voice, or even a quiet scene in Naruto. Now think about most Western cartoons. Fun, colorful, but rarely that deep. Why does anime hit us so differently? Why does it reach places that other animation doesn't? Today, we're diving into the reason anime feels more emotional than Western cartoons. From its storytelling and characters to its music and cultural heart, let's uncover the secret behind anime's emotional power. Anime storytelling goes far beyond simple entertainment. It doesn't just show good versus evil, it explores what it means to be human. In anime, you'll find stories about loss, love, grief, hope, and redemption. Series like Clanad or Your Lie in April don't exist to make you laugh. They exist to make you feel. While many Western cartoons focus on quick laughs or episodic adventures, anime often builds long, emotional journeys that mirror real life. You grow with the characters, feel their struggles, and celebrate their growth. Anime reminds us that sadness isn't something to hide. It's part of what makes us alive. In anime, characters aren't just personalities, they're people. Think of Eren Yeager, Zuko, or Mob. They start as flawed, confused, or broken, and through pain, they evolve. Western cartoons usually reset characters each episode. They rarely change. But in anime, change is the story. Even villains have reasons, their pain, their trauma, their twisted sense of justice. And that's why we connect with them. We don't just watch their stories, we feel them. To understand anime's emotion, we need to understand Japanese culture. Japan's storytelling is shaped by the idea of mono no aware, the beauty of things that don't last. It's the sadness of cherry blossoms falling, the quiet realization that everything is temporary. Western stories often chase happy endings, but anime teaches that endings can be beautiful too, even if they're sad. Think of Spirited Away, a story about growing up and letting go, or A Silent Voice, a story of guilt, forgiveness, and self-acceptance. Anime embraces every emotion, joy, loneliness. If storytelling is the heart of anime, then music is the soul. Anime soundtracks are crafted to make you feel everything, sometimes even without words. The moment a piano starts in Your Name, or a violin plays in Vivi Fluoride's song, you already know what your heart's about to go through. Even silence is powerful in anime. The pause before a tear falls, the wind brushing through trees, or the sound of rain, those moments make you reflect. Meanwhile, many Western cartoons use music to emphasize comedy or action. Anime uses music to connect emotion to memory. That's why long after the episode ends, the feelings stay.
Anime may be filled with magic, powers, or fantasy worlds, but its emotions are real. It talks about loneliness, failure, and the desire to belong, things every human understands. Naruto's loneliness, Mob's struggle for self-control, Shinji Ikari's anxiety in Evangelion, these stories reflect our own fears and growth. They show that being emotional isn't weakness, it's strength. So, what makes anime more emotional than Western cartoons? It's not just the art or music, it's the honesty. Anime doesn't run away from feelings, it embraces them. It reminds us that happiness and sadness walk hand in hand, and both are worth feeling. Maybe that's why anime stays with us long after the final episode, because it teaches us that every emotion, even pain, has meaning. If this video moved you, share it with someone who still thinks anime is just cartoons. Let's remind the world that anime isn't just animation, it's emotion in motion. It's a mirror of the human experience, told through art, sound, and story. Whether it's the laughter of friends in One Piece, the sorrow of loss in Fullmetal Alchemist, or the quiet beauty of Mushoku Tensei, anime connects us to something real.
Anime teaches us lessons that go beyond the screen. It tells us that every person fights silent battles, that love isn't always easy, and that dreams require pain. It encourages reflection, empathy, and understanding, feelings that linger long after the credits roll. Western cartoons can make us smile, but anime makes us feel alive. It gives us reasons to cry, to hope, and to keep believing in something bigger than ourselves. So next time someone asks why anime action. It's more than entertainment, it's art for the soul. Thank you for listening, and if this touched your heart, don't forget to share it. Until next time, keep feeling, keep dreaming, and keep watching the stories that move you.